Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a collective timeless reading on what is coming forward in October for Earth signs only. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your emails and your donations, your emails of confirmation, your emails just sharing your stories, and your emails of booking readings. Now, because there is a lot of construction work happening around my apartment complex, I will be doing a lot of my readings now either very early morning or on the weekends, okay? So if you have paid for a reading, I am going to be rescheduling to send them out on Saturday and Sunday instead, okay? And I do apologise for any inconvenience that does cause anyone. However, this morning was ridiculous, the amount of noise, and there may be some noise coming in, so I do apologise. Now, for water signs only, this is going to be the energy of what's coming through, okay? And we have frog, okay? Now, this is a new deck, so I will be reading from the book, okay? So I'm going to pop this one here, and we have frog in reverse, which is quite interesting. And let's have a look. So, I hope you guys are having a really good day, and that, you know, Mercury retrograde didn't cause too much chaos for you. But here it says for frog, the meaning. Logan unites the elements of water and earth, bringing joy, delight, and healing in its singing and hopping, and leading you to the sacred spring from which you may be refreshed and renewed. A cold-blooded creature living half on land and half in water, the frog possesses an extremely sensitive skin considered magical by shamans. Oh, hello, there you go. A companion of the rain spirits, the frog can help you develop your sensitivity to others, to healing, and to sound through your skin and your whole body and aura. Nothing is what it appears to be, and life is more fun than you at first supposed. There is a hidden beauty and hidden power in all of nature, and as you open yourself to this, you will feel close to the goddess and close to both the earth and the water. Look for the beauty and the magic behind the appearances. Now, this is in reverse, okay? And the reverse meaning suggests that you are learning how to embrace difficult circumstances. The frog that you must marry may well turn out to be a prince. The circumstance you have chose to accept, while apparently unappealing or difficult, may well bring you ritual rewards in the end. Remember that the frog brings medicine, and medicine brings healing, okay? So we have here in reverse, there is a difficult situation that may be unfolding for all of the, did I say water or earth? Because I never remember, especially as this is mixing both elements, okay? But for those, I'm sure I said earth signs. For those earth signs, there's something here about being aware of how you energetically feel things, because within that, the commentary in that book, it was talking about your auric field, your skin, your body, okay? And I tried doing this reading, I think it was yesterday, and what kept coming through are earth signs and water signs, okay? So this is specifically for earth signs, but please have a look in your chart to see where water lies. There's a lot here to do with emotions, okay? Because my earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So we're looking at income. We're looking at how we regulate our the nutrition we put into our body and our path of service. But it's also to do with your career. Now, with water signs kind of pushing themselves in, this, especially with it being in reverse, is talking about someone else trying to push their energy in towards yours. This also could be to do with when there's difficult situations that we feel really uncomfortable in. It's how we regulate our emotions, because our water are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer is ruled by the 4th house that looks at your family, okay, and your divine feminine. Scorpio looks at our intimacy and also how we release negative energy. And Pisces is about the ending of things. So this October is going to be about how you ground yourself in material resources. It's about your career, but it's also how you navigate any family issues, anything that you need to let go of so that that ending can come in, okay? Now, let me have a look over here. What would like to come out? And we have here, there we go. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. So there is going to be some sort of hurdle that you're going to be getting over this October. And you have to remember that when you look at my collective consciousness, when you look at my collective reading that was saying that you've passed the test, you have passed this test, and the blessing is coming. However, there are always going to be those who are jealous of our shine. And this energy that I'm getting is that there may be discrepancies, or there may be disruptions coming in from outside influences, because you've also got here, change is natural good, and yes, it can hurt, and it's upside down. Okay, so there does seem to be someone opposing, or someone trying to push some sort of annoyance or disruption into your path this October. However, this is just encouraging you to really connect with your I am presence, connect with your intuition, and how you feel when you come across any kind of disruption that you know is there to trigger you. Okay, and there's something here about reading energy as it comes towards you, no matter if it's a situation, an email, a person, something that you see online. What else needs to come out? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let's see what wants to come out. Yeah, there's something here about feeling someone trying to make you feel uncomfortable, or feeling uncomfortable in some sort of emotion or some sort of a situation, and how you navigate that this October, because you've got a magical protector is there for you, and it's upside down. So when I see triple threes, when I see double threes, it's about expansion, but it's also about ascendant masters. Okay, and if I place this over here, there's something here to do with a message coming through from your guardians, and maybe from an animal totem as well, because we've got a lot of animals coming out. You are being also called to look at how the natural world, whether you have pets, domesticated, whether you have familiars, whether it's just the natural world outside, how do signs and synchronicities place themselves at your door? Do you see them? Do you take actionable steps when you see them? This October, you're being called by your ancestors, by your guides, to be more in touch with your intuition. And that's not saying that you're not, but it's saying to let it guide you. Okay, we should not guide ever with fear. Okay, fear or paranoia, because when we guide ourselves with fear, we disempower ourselves. But when we guide ourselves with empowerment, it means that our path is a lot lighter and easier to navigate. You're being told to look out for signs. Okay, so for example, if you have a pet and the pet becomes a little bit more clingy, or you know, your pet is being more empathic towards you, look at those signs. Ask your guides also for what's the word, for confirmation and for advice, and then look for those signs and read them. Okay, because I had a gut feeling about something. Because you've got here, find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. There you go. All right, so this is talking about your intuition. Because I heard something doesn't sit right. If something doesn't sit right, use your gut. Go by your gut, okay? Because I heard a choice you have to make. This one or this one? That one. Okay, let's have a look. What is this choice? Because you have here the Queen of Goblets to the Knight of Blades upside down. So you have someone on face value who is very compassionate, someone who's very open with their heart space, somebody who's very empathic, but also someone who is very seated and grounded in who they are. And then you have a liar, or you have some sort of chaos energy coming forward, because it actually says the devil made me do it on her t-shirt. Okay, and she's got a big grin on her face. So there's some sort of confrontation or hurdle coming towards you in October, and you're being asked to really sit with your intuition on whether this is just someone trying to play your emotions, or this is an actual tower that you need to go through. Okay, tell me more. Why was I showing those two cards? Okay, so we have here the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Seven of, oh, I was going to say, why was I going to say Pisces? There may be Piscean energy coming through here, because this is about an ending. Something's about to end in October, but you have to remember that when something ends, something new can begin. And with this Seven of Pentacles upside down, there's something here about hard work, and about someone trying to stop your hard work. And I had a sour taste in their mouth. Okay, now for some reason it keeps pulling me towards Cancer energy, to do with your fourth house. Have a look at what sits in your fourth house. Because if you have family disruptions, if it's a strange family, if it's siblings, it could be extended family that are trying to stir the pot, so to speak. If you know that it's coming from them, if you look in your 4th house and see what zodiac sign resides over that and what planet resides over that, it is going to give you a lot of clarity on what it is that they're trying to bring forth and how to deal with that. So for example, if you know that in your, you know, your 4th house you have Cancer, for example, then you know that they're trying to kind of pick at your emotions and get you to doubt your own intuition, and then you can navigate that, you can navigate around that. Now you also have here, yeah, the 7 of Blades, and you also have the 4 of Coins. So there is some sort of it's some sort of deceit that's coming out this October, but the thing that I'm getting from this is it's petty. It's not something that's very big, but they wish it to be. It's almost like, I want to argue with you, argue back. And when you have this the 4 of Coins coming out, you're being told to just surrender to it. Whatever it is that's placed at your door, read that energy for what it is and know that it isn't your energy. And the reason I said that is because I heard the word projection, and I think it's a really good idea, and if it resonates with you, do it, that when you wake up in the morning, that you place your hands on your chest the minute you open your eyes and say, how do I feel? And whatever emotion comes up, ask yourself what, if before you ask yourself why, ask yourself if it is your energy. Is it your energy that you're picking up, or is it someone else's? Have you absorbed someone else's energy while you're sleeping, or has someone sent it to you? Because when you gain that clarity, you can send it back if it isn't yours. Because look, you've got High Priestess. Yeah, exactly. High Priestess to deceit. Okay. This reading for my earth signs, what I'm getting is that you guys are very, very grounded. You're very reliable. You like to take things slowly, and when I say slowly, I mean I'm getting the energy of being reliable, okay, and wanting that stability there, knowing what comes next. Especially when you think of Virgos, they like to have things in order, okay. And Tauruses, I think of the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's slow and steady, but it gets to where it needs to go. All right, so when it comes to any kind of energetic psychic attacks, or even people coming to pick at you at certain things, because I heard for someone it's work-based, it may be work-based for someone here, that you take a breath and that you read that energy and see whether it's yours, and if it is yours, asking yourself why you feel like that, because when you do that, you'll be able to pick up on any emotional triggers that you may have, and there's no judgment there because we all have them. And also you can then ask yourself, where does that wound come from? Because if you do that, whatever is thrown at you this October is going to be really smooth sailing, okay? What needs to come out? Why did I hear work-based? Why did I hear work-based? Okay. So you have a bad investment here, okay? There's someone here that is trying to block your growth, which I think is quite strange, because your growth is internal to you, okay? Someone else can't stunt your growth. But with this Ace of Pentacles coming out, and I've got a fly now flying around me, there's someone here that is trying to distract you so that you take a deal or an investment, or there's something here with a job role, and that by taking it will stump your growth even more, okay? But with that 10 of Cups coming out as well, whatever this investment is, it's not for you. And for some reason my back is really itchy on my left. This is about receiving. For me, left is receiving and right is giving, because your left side is your feminine divine. It's how you receive gifts, how you receive information, and your right is your masculine, which is will and doing, okay? But there's something here about not taking this because it won't be good. And for someone, I heard it won't be good for your health. Okay, tell me some more. Okay, so we have the Knight of Bones in reverse. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Excuse me. This October, for my earth signs, there is definitely a water element coming in that this is either someone who is sitting in a water element that is bringing this to your door, or that you're being just asked to be very aware of your emotions and how you balance yourself when this offer comes in, or when you are told about this bad investment. Because the energy that I'm getting is that this is either someone trying to offer you something that isn't for you, or someone was just to come to you and say, do you know what, this is what happened and it was against you. Either ways, they're trying to elicit some sort of imbalance in emotion from you, because you have the Knight of Bones here. This is about blocking, okay, complete block. And I'll put it over here. Yeah, this is to do with how you work. It's how you go forward. It's how you are raising your vibrations, because that blessing is already here. You've also got Seven of Cups. Someone is quite focused on doing this. They've got quite laser focus with the Five of Cups. They wish to find a way of setting you back into lack mindset, because the Five of Cups to me is, when I look at the Five of Cups, as much as this is an angel, okay, what I usually think of when I think of the Five of Cups is somebody sitting by a tree sulking because, you know, a couple of their cups have fallen over, or someone dropping their cups down, looking down and seeing they've dropped a load of cups down a cliff while two of them are still sat up and they're full. This is more or less a forewarning that this month, even if there are some dips and some hurdles, to remember how far you have come and that you've already finished this cycle. So no matter what it is that's placed at your door, even if this is work-based or family-based, and for someone it's a family business, no matter what they send, make sure that you're still looking at the things that you have. Okay, and I don't say that with judgment. It's just that, you know what, a gratitude list or something that you say every morning is going to remind you of all the beautiful blessings you already have, no matter what it is that people are trying to bring to your door. Because you've also got here the Nine of Bones. Okay, there's something here about injury or feeling hurt. So hurt feelings. It is hurt feelings. Yeah. Okay, so here you go. Someone's definitely coming in with some sort of conflict energy or wanting to argue. Who is it that wants to argue? Who is it that wants to argue? Please and thank you. Who is it that wants to argue? Okay, so you have someone here that can be quite immature. There's someone here that doesn't like the fact that you've got this new beginning coming in, because you've got the Fool here. Okay, and it says the Fools. So this is something to do with either a collaboration, or this is something to do with networking, especially when we're thinking about earth signs and how, you know, especially Virgo, for example, we're very, you know, Virgos are very good at setting things into, you know, setting out lists or putting things into order. They've got a very good work ethic. Tauruses are very stable. They're very abundant. And Capricorns are, you know, when you think about your 10th house, it's your career and your fame. Please have a look at, for some reason I want to say, have a look at your 11th house, because there's something here to do with your spirituality that's being sucked into this. It's your 9th and your 11th house. Those two seem to be really stuck into this, because your Aquarians are rebellious. They're about, you know, they're I can never say it, free thinkers who think outside the box. And you're being asked to do that with this month, okay? Have a look at what sits in your 11th house, because it will tell you also how you're going to navigate this argument or this conflict that's coming towards you, especially when it comes to your money and career. Now you've got the Page of Goblets here. This is why I said this person may be slightly childish who's doing this. This is quite petty. And when you look at this card here as well, she's got a drink on the table. Okay, so there may be some sort of work event that you're invited to. It could be a bridal shower, it could be a wedding, it could be some sort of party, okay? And we've got Halloween coming up as well. You're being told to kind of read the energy of any invite that you get to go to a party or event as well, okay? And you've also got here 10 of Bones. There's something here about avoiding some sort of event or invite that you get this October, okay? Because I heard it's not for your good. Yeah, because you've got the Page of Pentagrams upside down. Whatever this event is for you, you're more or less being told that you don't need to go to this and not to feel pressure to go into this, and to make sure that you're reading the energy of it. Because going back to the frog and what it says in reverse, let's see if I can find it. It says in reverse, This suggests that you are learning how to embrace difficult circumstances. The frog that you must marry may well turn out to be a prince. The circumstance that you have chosen to accept, while apparently unappealing or difficult, may well bring you rich rewards in the end. Remember that the frog brings medicine and medicine brings healing. Okay, there is an event that someone may be invited to, and the energy that I'm getting is you shouldn't be going to this, but you have to consider by reading that energy first. Okay, you may get an offer to go to a smaller party or to go somewhere where the energy, where you've read that energy and you think, actually I want to be there. Okay, because there's a new beginning coming in. Now you've also got here the Six of Cups. Okay, so I'm sticking with what I had said, is that there is an event that you may be invited to that you should be refusing, simply because the energy, when you read that energy, you know that there's either going to be conflict there, they may be drinking there, and someone's going to be really petty. You've got Queen of Bones here. Okay, the Queen of Bones to the Six of Bones. All right, you're being told to walk away from that, especially as, you know, you might decide instead that you want to stay in with a glass of wine, or you may decide that you wish to do something on a smaller scale. Okay, yeah, someone is definitely planning something for some sort of event where they're able to elicit some sort of emotional tower. And I heard in front of the work bosses, so that will be for specific people. There's something here, there's someone's got a very petty co-worker. Okay, yeah, someone's got a very petty co-worker. All right, because with that Sun card in reverse, there's something here about gossip or doing something behind someone's back. Or someone's got a very petty kind of sibling or cousin or something along those lines. Because I heard, and this is, you know, I apologise for swearing, I heard trick or treat bitch. Now you've also got here Page of Bones to the Magician. Now, as much as that's a Page of Bones, look at what she's holding in her hand. Okay, she has the biggest sword or knife I've ever seen. So you have, the thing is as well, is that you have the Page of Goblets here and you have the Page of Bones. All right, and then you have the Magician. You're also being told to up your protection wards over this October, and that is not said in fear or to cause paranoia or anything like that, because you're already protected, but you're being told to up them, especially as we get nearer to Halloween and the veil between, you know, different realms is thinner. This can cause, the thing is as well, is that even when you put black magic and hexes and things like that to the side, when the veil is thinner, it changes, the energy changes, okay? And it can affect certain people more than others. Now, you may have some people who haven't actually spiritually awakened yet, and it can affect them, it can affect children, okay? So this is where chaos energy may come in. So you're being advised just to up your protection wards, up your cleansing as well, and be very tapped into your own intuition through this month, and that you're doing those type of, you know, setting intentions and reading your own energy kind of rituals and what's the words, techniques, because the more that you do that, the more you're tuning into yourself and the more you're tuning into other people. And when there is something like this, like an event coming up, you'll be able to read whether or not it's beneficial for you to go, or whether there may be someone who's there in conflict, okay? The more you tap into that, the stronger it will get. Now, just before I go, I'd like to get one more card of advice for my lovely earth signs to see what's coming through. Okay, what do the earth signs need to know for October? Please and thank you. A little bit of advice, please and thank you. Okay, let me do that again because nothing wanted to come out. Please and thank you. Okay, so we have here peace. There you go, and it says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Okay, and the last one here is, today is a really good day. You are in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Success. All right, this is just saying also that as you read the energy, you'll be able to remove any conflict that comes towards you, especially with whatever this event or invite is. And if you know that it's going to have drama, or you know that there's going to be specific people there that will try to create conflict, whether that is aggressive or passive aggressive, just give it a pass. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Look, and look what's at the top. Energy. And it says on the back, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much wherever you are in the world. I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome October. See you later. Bye.